So my wife, when she was 16, she was run over by a tractor and almost died, and she had to be flown to airlifted into a hospital. Wow. And she was on a remote property, and it's a whole huge story, and spent months in hospital. She had all of her ribs on one side were crushed, her liver was lacerated, all this internal bleeding, her lungs were filling with blood. It was just brutal. She miraculously didn't die and came through a number of operations, but still had a huge hole in her liver. And whilst that was healing, her bile ducts had been severed. And whilst the liver can regenerate, your bile ducts can't reconnect.
Wow.
So she was going to have a bile bag permanently installed. She had a bile bag as a kind of emergency and was let out of hospital to recover, and was going to have to go back for this final surgery to have a bile bag permanently installed. And she went to a church service, and someone had a word of knowledge that there was someone there with a damaged liver. It's a crowd of like 2,000 people, a big church. And she came forward and received prayer, and she was miraculously healed in that moment. And from that moment, the bile stopped dripping in the bile bag, and she went back to the specialists and everyone else, and they clarified, your bile ducts have reconnected, and this is what we call a medical miracle.